Welcome back to Pete Chan. I'm your host, Antonio Superrats. As you can see, Andre Kuipers having a good look at me bits and bobs out the window. Welcome back to shit. No, I didn't carry on reading it. Sorry, Billy. I was looking at that video. What was your point about Antonio? Damn it, I've got some of that pork stuck around. Well, whilst we're waiting for the others, let's have a sing song. This is going out to John LeBon, Tommy Osmond, Jedward Skeptic, all the meatball lovers, you know, meat and veg lovers. This is for you, because I'm going to chase you out of here.
Cominciamo, facciamo un pochettino di reggae, prima che ne esce. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Na 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 na.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on the iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on the iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth.
I'm gonna send him to outer space
to find another race.
I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. Ooh, yeah.
Na 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 na.
Hey.
Ooh, baby, baby.
Na 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 na. Non so su lì, calma dicendo perché scriviamo vari che l'orinda stava all'esprimo non stato prima. Filosofia di vita, maestra per sempre sta danza. Cada fascina da panza, papalle parante che stessa sostanza. Che esprima un concetto, non parla sulle confiette, ma aspetta braccia aperte e porto bene diretta. Chiudo in un blocco trovato in doga sette, chiudo canale, rovrato, marcia a piede ripeto. Amore, pace, unità, la sto barenne pensa. Cazzo ci voleva assai, basta ci piglierenza, ma ormai mancava donna le verità, sta situazione ma faccio a me tu fatte toi. E fo bravo il guaglione, sto torni in sta palla negativa. Sento l'olore sulla ci pensare in decisiva. Si vega che tutta palla da tale quale. Hai già visto che avevano spritze collassate e muovio di bambini male. Sto per banale, sciolone di da capella da jazzista. Ma veglia male si pensa che con una laga frenesca può assista. Fosse meglio diventare un terrorista. O perlomeno mi perde la roba e sapura chi l'ha vista. Che stia mentalità, a roda gira su tutta celebrità. O sai che ti dica, ancora a mani ad affaticare. Ma perdo veramente in da stufoglia stracciata. Lasciatemi sta, sto incapacciato non mi cercata fatica ci sta. Ma tutto improvvisato, ognuno si è scordato che senza ancora non si fa. Ma appena si indulza, a capa si appiccia. O surore che scende, passione che stacca, fatica ci sta. Ma tutto improvvisato, ognuno si è scordato che senza ancora non si fa. Ma appena si indulza, a capa si appiccia. O surore che scende, passione che stacca. Hey. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, pa, 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 na, 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 ni, na, ni, na, hey. Yeah, I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and just sit out of it. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and just sit out of it. Yeah.
Gia, I'm gonna put on an iron shirt. I'm gonna put on Antonio's face and chase the globers out of Earth. What do you mean? What has Antonio ever discovered? Now, come on, Jem. You know you've got no proof. I've been sat here 60 days. I ain't got a clue. It's been ages, but far too long, Jem. Not one of you can give me a proof. Not a single one. Not Jed. Oh, hello there, Jem Pandy. Oh, hello, Jem. How's it going, my wee meatball loving friend? I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of Earth. Oh, Shit, why have you done that? Oh, yeah. You haven't got evidence that makes proof. Go on then, print your evidence. Let's have a look. If you put an Imran picture up there.
Hello.
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 Jem said he's got some proof.
Oh, really?
Right now, it could all be over for us.
Wow.
Going home, I'm going to be a monkey spinning on a ball again.
Good luck with that.
Mm-hmm. And if you tell me that you've got a picture of your face from the space station, Jem, and Andrei Kuiper took it with a P900 from space, I'm not going to believe you. Because all pictures from space are CGI, you know? I'm going to put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of Earth.
Well, pardon me, but I don't think I'll believe anything you say, Jem.
No. I've already got him an extra bunk below P Mars. We're going to have a triple on P Mars's. We might have a double roof, you know, double bunk beds. Put P Mars on the top to piss on them all every night.
Little bedwetter.
Little bedwetter that he is. There is no proof. I've got 2 questions. Water's level and I'm not spinning. Can you prove either of them wrong? I've been waiting 2.5 years for anybody to answer this. You couldn't answer it 8 months ago when I first started all this shite. I'm gonna put on the iron shirt and chase Satan out of Earth.
You gave him a wrench?
Okay, only so he don't get kicked.
Just to play with him for a while.
Oh, Jammy, wanna play?
Jim Pandy, come out to play. I'm tempted to hook up with as many Argentinians as I can now because I know how to do it. I can get direct access to Argentinian webcams live.
That's what I've been doing.
Ask them the time, show me the moon, show me whatever time it is, show me.
Yep.
And that would put an end to anyone trying to disprove Antonio's.
Yeah, when is that? When is Antonio doing this, the sun tracking?
I don't know. But
because I
it would be a good idea just to have got your mate in Argentina just to film anything and time it anyway.
Yeah.
Here's the time in Argentina. Here it is on the computer. Here it is on my watch. Here it is on my phone. Here's the sky.
Yeah, and Antonio wants, he sent it me on Skype. He wants to jump in, that's 2 days ago, and talk about it, and then make a small introduction video about it, and then put it on in every description we have. Mm-hmm. People can, maybe we reach some other people in other countries. I don't know. Maybe
I can access Argentinian cameras quick though. I used to do it all the time. Brazilian ones.
I got some friends.
You want Argentinian ones, right? Not the Brazilian ones because it's too high up. You want the ones right at the bottom.
You know, I can put it on my Facebook. I know somebody from Brazil. He knows.
Okay, but it's middle. It's on the equator. You want southern.
Somebody's making a really loud noise.
I know.
Sorry, it was me.
Oh, no problem. But you know, he knows somebody from Argentina too, because she's his wife.
Oh, right.
And that's what. Well, I'm not sure if they're gonna participate with it, but you never know.
Mm-hmm. But where I do it, you can get direct access to young and old. It's just I don't speak Argentinian, so it's going to be, as long as you get someone friendly, it'll be all right. Mm-hmm. Billy Bob got deleted.
What?
Billy Bob doesn't have a sense of humour. He got banned.
Who? Nope. No. Oh, all right. Well, that's ADI. Mm-hmm. Oi, Aeon.
He was telling me, look, I could have got rid of him half an hour ago. Mr. Logic went off, look. I wanted to baseball bat him out of the flat air baseball park, but...
Hey, he's back again.
Oh, there you go. But you could easily get that Argentinian friend, if it's the case, to just record it and show all times, computer, clock, there's your sky. This is the time it is in Argentina. But I can find webcam after webcam, whether they'll speak to me or not, because they might not speak English. But once you get to that one English-speaking Argentinian, you're laughing.
Where did Dave go?
I'm not sure.
Oh, we got Brian here. Brian is here. Hello, Brian.
How's it going, Vinny?
Well, since I fall down from that tower with the thing on my head, I feel sick in my stomach.
Well, between South America and Australia, you got Indonesia.
Yeah, and I got 7 friends in Indonesia and a girlfriend. Sorry.
A girlfriend?
Not as many are English, I'll tell you. English people are smart. We got it straight away.
Well, I will tell you later. But I have to go back.
You need to go back where?
Indonesia.
Okay, that's weird.
Who the fuck is that?
Right?
Who is what?
The face you have.
Oh, it's George Carlin.
With what in his eye?
It's timepiece for Argentina.
Ah.
The world was flat. Whatever time it is in Argentina, it's always 6 o'clock, 10 to 6, always. Because the sun stops there to refuel. It's like a way station.
Where's Jim Panda's proof?
I know.
Somewhere in the ISS, and we cannot find it.
This is it. He saw Andrei Kuiper saw George Carlin. Took this picture of it.
Oh, sorry. Hello, Aeon. Good morning.
No, Jim Panda's not a mod. I modded him so he can't get booted.
Hello, Spurs. Good morning. Jolly Lolly.
Yeah, NASA's not proof of evidence. That's right. All NASA images, not pictures, don't count. So anything that NASA produces me is probably Nazi propaganda.
Yep.
That enslaved us 70 years ago. If you're not sure about that, go and check the name Werner von Braun, see where he lived before he moved to America, Florida, playing the ukulele. But he did leave one truth behind for me, didn't he? On his gravestone, Psalms 19:1.
That's for sure.
Sorry, Poncho. Aeon, I'm going to send you the link on email. Go on.
I understand what Billy Bob's saying. He's saying that Antonio's got a friend in Argentina that says the clocks are 4 hours out, which make a 28-hour day. Pictures, no, images from space throw a globe, and that's not proof.
Nope.
You said I'm so small and insignificant, and the world's so big I can't see the curve until I go to space, right? But
Why can't I see it on the beach?
Staring over the horizon, don't you, Vin?
That's what I'm saying. Why can't I see the horizon, going things over the horizon, what they call, down under the under the
You
horizon?
want to know what the difference between an image and a picture is? I thought you had photography skills, Jim.
An image is a
It's like
composite.
an analog car over a digital car, right? An analog camera over a digital camera. NASA take black and white images and then reconstruct them in ones and zeros, binary, to make the image and then add the color.
Yep, and everybody
For all
else.
I know, the pictures they're taking, Vin, are actually red. We live on Mars.
Well, every data that they can that they get can be from any computer outside of the building or someone else who's just giving. Maybe not everybody who's working there after the screen or after the control room or in the control room doesn't know that he's looking at fake images. It's somebody who's sending those binary codes and make it like an image or a photo, but it's not a photo, but it has to be photoshopped. Go back and watch.
It has to be.
It has to be. And why does it has to be? Because they're unable to make a real fucking picture from space. Because there is no space. Get over it.
Yeah.
Wake up.
There is no space. Arrested for trying to corrupt miners. Neil deGrasse. You'll be on that list as well, Jem. You know that, don't you? You're going on the Flat Earth prison list. All of you. I'm going to become Punch, the bounty hunter. I'm going to grow my hair long and everything. Get a few tattoos. No. An image is drawn. Computer image. Drawn. Computer photograph. Don't exist. You need a camera. A real one.
Camera makes a picture.
Because when we put cameras on their amateur balloons, this happens. And it's funny, Jem, because these are proper cameras. Without even going into the bullshit of Coriolis and all the other shite you've made up, this destroys you, the lot of you. It takes everything you've got to say to me, Jem, and sets it on fire. Because all clouds are barometrically pushed by air pressure, look, to the same level. They all stay at the same level, look, Jem. The horizon rises up to meet my eye, look. It doesn't fall away. It should be falling away. I'm 20 miles in the air. From the moment I left the ring, the Sagitta, the ring, the circle of earth, the perfect blue marble, everything in every direction is dropping away from me 8 inches per mile squared upon the mile. That is a fast drop, Vinny. But yet the horizon, the word horizon derives from horizontal, is flat and it rises up, which is not what should be happening. It should be curving away at the edges. It should be curving away in front of me towards the horizon.
Always.
All the clouds stay at the same level. The horizon rises up to meet my eye level. There are no stars in space, Jem. Just a sun, look, which I'm almost at the same height as, look, Vinny.
Yep.
Vinny. Did the sun meet my eye level there?
Yes.
So the sun's at my eye level. The horizon's just below it now because we're reaching the top of the stratosphere. The distance between the sun and Earth, look, is minuscule. Minuscule. You take that distance between the sun and the horizon and put it out there and you've got a few hundred miles above you. If that.
What did they claim how high it is? 33,000?
It's 100 Newton said it's 3,300 miles. I think that's too far. I reckon it's more like 300, you know, King Leonidas. And water reflects sunlight all the way to my feet. If there was any curvature, just like on ground, this beam of light would break, wouldn't it, Vinny?
Yep. Imagine standing on a big ball. It's going always down. The horizon is not coming towards you.
Right. It's going down, Jem.
Batter up.
And as you can see, boys and girls, Jem Panda wants your children to be carry on poisoned by fluoride in the toothpaste and water supply. He wants your children to be indoctrinated in lies so that him and his family can survive because they're fitter than you and I. These people don't care about you and I or our children. They only care about themselves and the money and the paper promises they get paid to lie to us. So you're a criminal, Jem. flat. State after state, country after country, continent after continent, flat. There is no curvature, boys and girls. These people from the Ed channel, Jed Skeptic, Tommy Osmond, none of them care. Barefaced liars, propagate NASA's lies to keep the world in slavery. The whole world. Every other person but them, their family. And if you're not part of that club, you're not invited. You're not invited to see the world. You're not invited to know the truth. You're not worthy of knowing there's a creator. So they hid him. They hid the highest power known to mankind. Because they knew that if you and I and our children knew the truth, this truth, that there are no stars in space, because this is heaven. This is heaven above me. There are no stars, just two light sources. One of them's a luminary. It lights itself. This is my proof. Without going into Coriolis, gravity, and all the other stuff that I can split you straight down the middle on. Day 59, you haven't got a single proof. And if you ain't got a single proof, neither has NASA, neither has Neil deGrasse Tyson, Brian Cox. None of these men are scientists. They're actors, and they're being paid to lie to mankind and keep you away from the highest power, the creator himself. So let's do Bill Nye first. Bill Nye, actor, not a science guy. In fact, he's just a B-class actor who the media have convinced everyone is a scientist, because if you put him in a beige coat and a dicky bow, the normal common man thinks he's a scientist. Put him in a lab coat and it'll fool the world. There you go. Shh, I'm just an actor. So what you do is you go back to 1992, I think it is. 1992, there's a cable channel in America where you'll see his first ever science presentation for children. And then they run with it and turn this fucking moron who just remembers his lines. That's all he's doing, remembering lines, parroting information at you. And because you've been told you're insignificant and small and not as smart as this actor, you hang on every word this dickhead says. But just remember, boys and girls, he's an actor, the no credibility guy. Do your research. Let's do the next one. Neil deGrasse. Oh, here he is. His answer to any flat earther is, the earth isn't fucking flat. He sounds like you lot. Oh, yes, because he is you lot, isn't he? I forget. So this lying actor, who in this interview is stoned off his nonchas, you know? I've been smoking pot a long time, and I know when someone's, hi, and he was, hi, when he did this interview, because he's an actor. Do your research, boys and girls, and you'll find out Neil deGrasse was an actor. So now we've got two of the main scientists that are actors. Who else? Oh, my favourite. The English knob stain. Brian Cox. Uh-oh, this one's going to break your heart. Brian Cox. Science actor. Here he is. Now, where's the picture we're looking for? And then you're screwed, because I've just destroyed your three main science guys. Well, he wasn't an actor first. Let's get it right. I do believe it's Chumbawamba. Come on now. Come on now. Okay, not Chumbawamba. Let's just put keyboard in, because that's right, boys and girls. Brian Cox is not an astrophysicist. He's a fucking keyboard player. Brian Cox. Why is it not bringing up a picture? It should do. Let's have a look. That's not him, is it? Is it him? Can't tell. Is that really Brian Cox? Oh, there you go. I didn't even realise he looked like a fucking LBGTQ. Fuck me. Okay, there you go. There's Brian. There's Brian now receiving the OBE for lying to the nation, to the world, and convincing us all that we're spinning on a ball. Well done, Brian. You're going in the bunk with P. Mars. You're going to be head and toe in it, I'll tell you. So, if that hasn't destroyed you, I don't know what will. I'm going to put on the iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. So, Jem, I've just destroyed you like I always do. My proofs are overwhelmingly factual, and all you've got is images made out of ones and zeros from a bunch of Nazi-tooting propagandists. So again, yeah, what was your proof? Thank you, Nate. Took the words right out of my mouth, because I've just proved to the world watching, and anybody watching this in future, Jem Panda's been around a long time lying to us all. I've been here for nearly a year, and he was the first face I ever met on here. Not on this channel, but on another channel. I stayed 18 hours the first time, destroying him and his mates. He came on for his next shift, because the secret agent men work in shifts and threes. And when he got up the next morning to come on shift, I was still going, because I am the original OG, aren't I, Jem? I'm the one that showed all the flat earthers how to talk to you fucking chimps. I am not made up of ones and zeros. I'm living flesh. My blood pumps, my flesh grows, and my logic makes me smarter than the average bear, doesn't it, boo-boo?
Your logic works.
Works. 6. So now I'm surrounded by my friends and family that are fast asleep because of people like you, Jem. And all truths will be known at the end, Jem. And if it turns out you're just a baller who's brainwashed, so be it. You get to live your life freely. But if it turns out you're part of these lying motherfuckers, just like I said, I'm going to ask all the world, because all the world's flat earthers, I'm going to ask them all to make me governor of the flat earth prison. And I promise you, Jem, you're getting bread and water. That's all you're getting. For all the children that have died in the last year because of you and your fucking arsehole mates. Just for money, eh, Jem? Just for money. By all rights, we should give you to the fucking Iraqi people and let them imprison you. 1 million children died during fucking Blair's cop-out. How does a prime minister become worth 2.2 billion? Cameron, 1.4 billion. How much of that is yours? Huh? Yeah, I did. Christopher Richlap's mum. That's right. I was going to freeze a condom and fuck her with a frozen shit for bringing a fucking scumbag into this beautiful realm that I live in. You too. All of you. But in all consciousness of the thought, this is me you're talking to. And I say whatever comes out of my mouth and what I'm thinking at the time. And I only talk to people like that when they're like you, Jem. And I know that they're liars without proof. And whilst you sit here debating over something I said, you still bring no proof. And every child that dies between then, which is April last year, and when it spills, Jem, well, that's an extra 50 push-ups every day you're going to have to do, I'll tell you. We don't need guns. We don't need guns, boys and girls. Don't delude myself. I just debated the arse off you. You can't prove... Right, prove to me right now DeGrasse, Cox and Nye are actually scientists. Because I just proved the fucking not. They're actors with a piece of paper that says, I'm a scientist. I've got a piece of paper. It says that you're a lying cunt. Only my piece of paper resonates. I am debating shit because you are pure shit. And like I said, Jem, when the day comes, mate, your daughter's going to miss you. I'm telling you, because she don't need to be part of this. But that's how little you care for your own family, right, Jem? Not only ours, you think you're caring for them by doing this. But in the long run, you're not. I fucking told you, Jem, there won't be an underground bunker deep enough for you cunts to hide in. 7 billion people wide awake. But like I said, all your messages, everything's stored. The truth will come out. And if you're just a baller, you get to live your life again. But if it turns out you're part of this lying bullshit fucking organisation, well, you've got the world to answer to, not me. I'm just going to be the one that looks after you, okay? But it's okay, because you're mentally ill, Jem. You're mentally ill. You're part of this fucking clique that think they are the elite. When the elite is in heaven, not in your pantomime fairy world of images and scientific theory. Like I said, Jem, I've got mercy in me, Jem. I've got mercy in me. But what the rest of the world will think of you, well, we'll leave it up to them. And if they want to send you to Iraq to do your time in Baghdad prison, then so be it. Yeah, Jem, even when I defended your daughter against John Watson and A4 doxing your daughter on Fed, you know, I'm deluded for wanting to look after your daughter that you don't give a fuck about. What do you mean, my own child? From the very off, this was about him, and it's about all the children, but it's not about you. It'll never be about you. That's for sure, Jem, because you know you're a liar. You know you're a scumbag. You sit here with no proof. Look at him. He's getting upset now. Getting upset, Jam. This is what I used to do to you in Fed 18 hours ago. You used to fucking hate me only because I spoke the truth. And even when I stuck up for your family, it turned like this. There, right there, Jem. You showed your true fruits. And your fruits are rotten, panda, like you. Did it once. Who else did it for you? Which one of your baller mates did it for you? None of them. There's your solidarity. There's your love, Jem. Your own best mates. Do you mean here we go again? You don't like it, Jem, do you? You don't like being under the spotlight, Jem. You don't like being under the spotlight. You don't like the truth blared in your face. Anybody listening, the only time you've heard me get sweary and loud is when he's not recognising or even contemplating what I'm saying. And the only reason you could be like this is if you're a liar. It's the only way you could do. Fatty Mark Taylor. What's up, Mark? Are you gutted, eh? Are you gutted? Are you gutted that I'm going to take your fucking military ribbons and fucking burn them in front of you? I'm going to fucking burn them, I'll tell you. Because the rest of the armies, the world, they're not like you. They're the good men. They're just following orders without realising. All these people, when they wake up, that's my army. Our army. Here to protect us. They're my armies. I am every Peter, Jane, Paul, Jeremy, Lisa, Catherine, Yvette. I am every single person. And then, Jem, then you'll see the error of your ways. You will. That's if you're not hiding in an underground bunker shitting your pants from us. I don't need medical. I've got an immune system. If you knew anything about the truth, you wouldn't let doctors put anything in your daughter. You'd teach your daughter, but you don't. You just want to try and teach my children. Only that ain't happening. And I'm here to stop you from teaching the rest of the children in this world your pansy-ass scientific bullshit, which is exactly what it is. Does anybody think I'm depressed? Anyone at all? Because I'm happier than a room full of fucking ballers on my own. I am. It's testament, Jem. I have never changed my stance in all the time I've been here.
You and depressed? Come on.
I know.
Fuck off with you.
All the shit that's happened to me, Vinny, I should be depressed, shouldn't I? I should be on antidepressants like his doctor would prescribe, because that's what they'd say. Yeah, no, the world ain't flat, mate. You need some antidepressants.
Yeah, and put you back in the box with you blindfolded.
Jem, the time's nearly over, mate. And when the world gets to see my videos, when the whole world gets to see my videos, Jem, and I'm not being suppressed, then we'll see. Because the flat earthers will decide, Jem. They will decide. Not one person like you.
You got more depression because you keep on pushing the wrong things to people.
Mm-hmm.
You are depressed coming over other chats telling that the earth is still a spinning ball. That's a depression. We are free.
Because I'm free to be whatever I choose, and I'll sing the blues if I want. Only ain't singing the blues. For anybody listening, Panda's been here however long I've been talking since he came in and I wrenched him. All he's got is a Himawari image, 80,000 images of propaganda.
If you will be depressed, you already booted him.
Yeah.
Well, then I must be depressed because I almost deleted it. But I'm having fun here. Mm-hmm. The earth is flat. Get over it. Do your research and don't look at NASA. Yeah, look at NASA, but watch what they're doing.
Too much black to be depressed.
Take your fucking purple glasses off. You're blindfolded. You're indoctrinated. Or you're just playing a fucking stupid game.
Kathleen, in all the time we've spoken, you've seen me sad once, right?
Yes.
When my mum died. And when I lost Ruby, because it was at the same time. But that was it. It all coincided. That was the only time that Kathleen seen me sad. I wasn't depressed. I was just sad.
Right. And you should have been sad for that. I mean, I even cry sometimes about Ruby.
Grieving from a loss, right? Grieving from a loss. Simple.
Yeah. But not depressed. No.
I'm not even close to being depressed. Did you not see that? Have you not seen my last load of videos?
Yeah. Good time.
Depression isn't about appearing sad. I'm fucking joyous.
Why do you think we are here 24/7? We're having a big laugh.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm happy, Jem.
Oh, yeah.
How can you say I'm depressed? Those depressed people get out of their heads all the time. They get drunk, they get smashed. And a depressed person certainly doesn't care whether the earth's flat or not, because he's depressed. The only thing that's depressed is the world. It's flat. See you, fatty. It's Fatty Mark Taylor. Don't worry, Fatty. I've got an extra big bunk bed for you. No, I have.
I bet.
It just fits in the cell. We'll be able to squeeze him in, probably. That's if
Hammer time.
him out of the room he's already stuck in. So, boys and girls, yet again, we let a baller in to try and prove his point. I unbanned his main account so he could come bring some proof. And the only thing he can have a go at me at, his only proof is, in his opinion, I need to see a doctor because I'm depressed. That's not a proof that the world's a ball, mate. It's not a proof of anything. But there you go. These are the people you hang around with, and I will tie you all with the same brush. I promise you. And then, Jem, when that day comes, when you have to pack your bags and run. And it's coming, Jem. You're going to have to pack your bags and run for the nearest underground dump.
That wasn't your evidence. What?
You haven't got any evidence.
Wasting our time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only
all
reason
they
why.
can do, right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's the only thing they can do. Make
They
things
get
up.
paid to do it. You understand? That's why you don't care.
Yeah, of course. And luckily, NASA's going to pay us back.
Oh, yeah. We all get readdressed. I think we should all put countries that we should send Jem Panda to in a ballot box. You know, write a country on it, stick it in a ballot box, whatever we draw out. I'm going to rig it so it just says Australia and Melbourne, and A4 is going to be your prison warder. What great work have you interrupted? You've interrupted the Lord. That's whose great work you've interrupted, because he's working through us, you see, to get the truth out. And soon, Jem, when the next celebrity stands up next to Kyrie and says, Kyrie's right, you better start getting a packing up tin made, some sandwiches, a few cans of Coke. Don't know where your nearest bunker is.
Good night, Billy Bob.
No, the world of science is in need of real scientists like myself, not like you, Jem. Lying cunts that don't care. Because you're profiting of people dying all around the world, all around this flat plane. You are profiting from their death. You and fatty Mark Taylor. Mark's all right. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Like I said, Jem, all these LOLs, everything, all these flat earthers are going to remember you, Jem. And when it comes to your day of sentencing, we'll be the witnesses against you. You understand? We, us, the online community, when the rest of the world catches up to us and follows our research, our empirical research, then your days are done. I'm telling you now, for sitting there and laughing at children dying, your time's up. Mark's only probably a good guy because he lives in the same room as Jem. They're probably bunked up together every night, spooning each other. I love you, Mark. Oh, I love you, Jeremy. No, it should be, oh, I love you, Mark. Oh, I love you, Jeremy. No, it is coming. You see, we're going to rapture you. We don't need the creator. You see, you think that we need our savior when the savior is actually inside of us. We're capable of saving ourselves, Jem. That's the message of God. He gave me free will. And when everybody's got free will, Jem, and then we'll have a ballot box for you and Mark Taylor, I'll tell you. And by then, Durex will be on the team and they'll supply me some condoms and a freezer. Zanussi will give me a freezer and I'll have a year's supply, free condoms. All I got to do is shit in them. The rest is you and Mark Taylor bending over. All right. Yeah. Free will to do fuck all. That's right, Jem, because I ain't your fucking slave. Do you hear me? Send that back to your bosses. I ain't your fucking slave. I do not consent. In the name of everybody who's sleeping right now, I do not consent on their behalf. My voice, their blood is on your hands, Jem. Between April last year and when this goes mainstream, all of their blood is on yours and Mark's and all your fucking lying pals' hands. And we'll have a great big war tribunal, you know? You're a war criminal. You're a war criminal. It's been an hour and a half, boys and girls. And this so-called man has only sat and mocked what I've said. He has no feelings. He doesn't care for you or your children. He wants you to carry on injecting your newborn baby the day it's born with 400 milligrams of mercury and 22 other poisonous substances, which are meant to be vaccines. I'm gonna put on the iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. Think.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay.
What's going on?
Not a lot.
All right. What time is it? 10:30 for me.
9:30 here.
Well, that means rolling time.
Shoot, bastard.
Oh shit! I don't mean it that
Well,
way.
10:30 yet. I can't go out till 10:30. Bastard.
Wait until you're here.
Woohoo!
So I've got a special song for a special somebody. I won't mention her name, but I'm going to sing this one for her. She deserves it. She put a lot of work into this community, and well, this is for you, darling.
I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies and satisfy me.
It's for you, Jem. You fucking queer hairdressing cunt, you. God knows I want to break free. That's all you're getting. Oh, Poncho, that was fucking A1, man. Fucking A1, Poncho. Thanks, Jed. Thanks a lot, yeah. Fucking Freddie Mercury looking motherfucker. I'm sorry, my language. It only happens when I meet arseholes, all right, people. All the other time, I can keep it to a minimum. It's just that I don't like liars. Can't stand them. They're worse than thieves. Oh, no, wait, they are thieves, that's right. Only in your opinion. I've spoken to 2 psychologists. As a flat earther, fuck their heads up is what I did. They never got back to me, Jem. Why is that? I know a pilot, right? He never got back to me either. When I sent him a few videos.
Read side chat.
Oh, sorry. God knows I want to break free. Okay.
No problem, but
Yeah, no problem.
then you know who it were on the other channel. All together.
Oh, yeah.
All together.
Yep. We got a special place for him, don't worry. Told you I'm going to ask the world. Can I please be the Flat Earth prison governor? And I promise you'll come to no harm. I'm going to work you like a fucking dog, Jem, but you'll come to no harm under punch, okay? Because I'm a good guy. I'm a real good guy. My witness is up there. Where's yours? Because if you're going to bring Mark Taylor to the tribunal, I don't fancy your chances. The court produces witness Mark Taylor. Good morning, Your Honour. I would like to say that Jem Panda, my boyfriend, is a very, very good guy. He's a good guy. Well, thanks for that, Mark, you fat cunt. But you're still getting 15 years. Well, I don't give the sentence. I'm not the judge. I'm just the governor, all right?
Well, I'll make sure you're the president of the prison.
Woo! Do you hear that, Jem? God knows I want to break free. What position? There is no position. You see, me and all my family, which is the rest of the world, we were all created equal, Jem. You don't like that, do you? I like that, but you don't. You don't like the fact that we were all created equal. You want to keep the barriers and the division there and keep on poisoning all the children in the world, starving them of food, water, shelter, whilst you profit. You profit on their sadness, their sickness, their misery. So for that, Jem, I can assure you, as a flat earther, I'm not happy with it. And when the rest of the world ain't happy with you, you better run. Dun 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 dun. If you're accepting any profits from any organisation in any way affiliated back to NASA, you're going to prison. No, let me scrub that. You're going to jail. Slaves go to prison, don't they, Jem? Yeah, for not paying council tax, not paying parking fines. They go to prison. That's a slave because you broke a banker's rule. You didn't break the law. You broke a banker's rule. But because of the shitty education system and people like you, normal people think that that's the law. Yeah, I'm here to prove all that wrong, which I already have. Remember, I stole 5 years worth of rent off my best friend. Remember that? That was your words, right? Yours and Taylor's. But I'm still here, sat on the couch doing fuck all, Jem. Hey, Jem, I don't pay taxes. Fuck taxes. Fuck them. And I don't mean taxes as in driving. I mean taxes, like income tax, council tax. I don't pay that shit. I do not consent. Drives and fucking potty flatters, I'm telling you. They hate it. They hate it. There's nothing more than saying you won't pay tax. It pisses them off something chronic. It's not apparent. You wait till my family wakes up, all my brothers and sisters, all my brotherly love for the Middle East and my Muslim brothers and sisters, because they're the main amount of children that are dying right now. Children are dying everywhere because of you, but they're getting bombed to shit rags. Someone's profiting off their death by selling bombs and guns with their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their tanks and their bombs and their guns. You don't even have a soul, Jem. You don't even have a conscience to acknowledge small children all around the world. You're a sad man, a really sad man. Well, you said fluoride's okay. You said fluoride's okay, you cunt, right? And like I said, without even going into any of that, you're a paid for scumbag scoundrel. That's at the end of it. You're on the payroll, Jem, which means somewhere there's books, yeah? Because these cunts keep accounts to pay your wages. So there'll be a total number, like Tony Blair at 2.2 billion after losing office, 1 million children dead, without the adults, just 1 million children dead in Iraq. I don't know, what's that, £1,000 per child he got? Yeah, works about right, yeah? I'm not accusing you. I know. I already know. Gut instinct tells me I'm right. Tells me I'm right. Just like it tells me I'm not spinning. Just like it tells me water's flat and level. Just like it tells me planes don't curve. Just like it tells me someone must be changing gears on the moon. All these things. I could recant them all if I wanted. 200 proofs and then some. But you're not here for answers. You're here to lie. You're here to lie and profit off of children's misery. That's the truth, Jem. And when we all get together, that's the world, and we discuss this, we're going to send you to a war tribunal and we'll let a jury, court du jour, panel of 12 peers judge, not one person. That I like. That's democracy. It's not delusional nonsense. What you believe in is delusional nonsense. What you're spreading is delusional nonsense. You can't stop this. You can't. The cat is out of the bag. Someone opened Pandora's box. And when the rest of the Holy Spirit gets let out of that box and invigorates all my brothers and sisters around this flat plane, then everyone's going to talk like me. Everyone's going to care. And they'll care that much that they won't want people like you around, or Taylor, or any of these lying scumbags. So enjoy yourself, Jem, in my prison. Maybe in the future you'll be sorry and you'll repent for the crimes and sins you've committed against all these children.
That's too late.
I know it's too late. He sold his soul, right? He sold the only thing of any value. your free will, your soul, given as a gift. But it's a problem. You're not allowed to sell it. Well, it's your free will if you do. But if you haven't got it when you get up there, you're not allowed to sell it. And if it can be bribed out of you by money, material gifts, then your soul wasn't very pure in the first place, was it? You don't come from a good batch of acorns. Same as you. And when I get you, whoever you may be, Mark Taylor, well, you'll be getting the smallest fucking meals in prison, I'll tell you, Mark. You won't be fat after a few months in my fucking prison. Fucking 50 push-ups every hour, and then some. I'm not nuts. I'm righteous. I want to do what's right, not what's wrong. See, I'm different to you, Jem. I'm different to most. Father, will you bless all the children in the world, because pricks like this don't care. Will you keep them safe as you can from monsters? Stop bullying. Fuck off, you mug. He's come to my channel and sat there for an hour and a half, 2 hours nearly, without a proof, right? I'm not the one telling him that he needs to seek medical advice. He's not a doctor, right? He's not a psychologist. He's the burger flipper. What does a burger flipper know about the human brain? What do you know about feelings, about conscience? You don't know nothing. You sit there every day telling lies to people when your government is corrupt, when your military is corrupt and your police is corrupt and your judges are corrupt and your medical's corrupt and your education's corrupt. Then I am all of those things. I am the police, I am the teacher, I am the judge. I'm all of those things, but I'm not a psychologist. I won't claim to say that I know what anyone's thinking or feeling, because I only know what I'm feeling. And what I'm feeling is no spin. That means I'm stationary. That means everything you're doing here, and you're paid to do it, is wrong. Yeah. I know, Nate. Sat here waiting 2 hours, man. No, that's not what you're thinking. That's what you're doing, right? That's what you've done for the last 8 months, Jem. There's no denying it. You just got to go back over the debates. Just got to go to one of my videos and listen to you all. Yeah, I know. TikTok, TikTok. Where's my fucking countdown clock? Come on, one proof, Jem. You've been here 2 hours. Starting to get boring. This is just like the old Fed days, Vin. Can you see why I left? You can believe whatever you want, Jem, that you're not responsible. Unless you're just a baller. If you're just a baller, you've got nothing to worry about, have you? Because I was a baller. And all those people that are my friends and family and all the people I don't know, they're ballers. But it's just that they don't know. In the eyes of the creator, they should have known better, but they were lied to by the axis of evil, Satan himself. Because the number of a beast is 666, and that number is of a man. But not this man, not this man. Yeah, bye, Jem. Tell your commanding officer, Poncho sent him the middle finger. Tell him that from Pon. I know you're watching, you cunt. Don't worry, 7 billion Ponches waiting to wake up. 7 billion of us. Only flat earthers are honest and righteous. There you go, boys and girls. 2 hours and nothing. You saw my proof at the start. 3 fake scientists. A level horizon at 33 kilometers. Sun almost identical height. No curvature. That's pretty condemning evidence. But there you go. Yeah, Juan. Simple, simple, simple when you understand it. Yeah, it was anticlimactic, wasn't it? But what were we to expect? We've got nothing else for the last year. And if certain people had their way, they'd keep us here for another fucking year. Only I took my own bus and I drove my own route. I don't follow normal routes. I'm free thinking. So I think for myself. I act for myself. You can say I've become delusional, but you said I was delusional at the start. So what's the difference, right? So what you said at the start, I'm delusional. You're still saying I've become delusional. How can I become delusional when 8 months ago, a year ago, you told me I was delusional? What's changed since now and then? I'm still delusional and you're still a liar. I might be delusional, but I'm telling the truth. So who's deluding who? Thank you. What can you say, Jem, eh? You've got no proof. You sit there all day long, la-di-da-di-da-din. And in the meantime, military planes are spraying us constantly. The pussies one, all of them. Ain't that right, Hank? Is it nearly 10:30? Nearly. I told you a year ago that you're all responsible for killing children. As the year went on, I learned about medical bullshit. I learned about fluoride and distilled water. I learned about the education system. I learned about astrology, astronomy, physics, biology, fake dinosaurs, fake landmarks, just fake history in general. And surrounding me with all that bullshit are fake people like yourself. Jem, do you want to come on camera? If I let you on panel, Jem, will you come on camera? Will you show everyone your face? Come and show people the windows to your soul, your peepers. Let me guess, you're still camera shy like Fatty Taylor. So they're responsible for me, but you're not responsible for all the death of children in the world. That's the power of God, Jem. They call it the power of love. Overcomes everything and every obstacle. There's nothing you won't do for someone you love. There's nothing you won't do for something you love. You'll sit on a couch for the last 5 months showing the world that's coming to what? This is how you do it. You don't have to be violent. You don't have to be mean. You just have to be yourself. And when everybody starts acting like me, game over. I'm the first of my breed, Gem. The original OG, original green screener. I was the first. I was the first to come into Flat Earth debates and smash 3 shifts. 3 shifts of you lot up that come in 3s and 4s to demoralise people. And it didn't work with me, did it, Gem? Because I'm grassroots. I'm grassroots and I know how to talk to cunts like you. And it's simple. I'm a children's entertainer. I'm non-violent. 11 off-duty policemen dragged me out of my home and stole my landlady's house in the name of money. I've got it on tape. I've got the policeman saying, I'm not here to protect people. I'm here to protect the banks. I've got him on tape saying it, just like I've got you on tape lying. And when the time comes, all of these tapes, there'll be evidence against you. And when the world get to watch all the tapes back, I'm sure most of the flat earthers will say, Ponch can be governor. And like I said, you'll come to no harm, none of you. But I'll work you like bastards, just like you made the rest of the world work for you. Talk about getting off the couch and doing something. I don't need to get off this couch to do anything. I can do it all right here. And if it's not working, why are you here? Why are you still here? You was meant to be fucking off ages ago, but you're still here because you paid to be here, right?
Yeah, I just gave him 5 minutes. Come on with your proof. Come on the panel with your face on the camera. Show who you are and give us the real proof.
Yeah, come on camera and give us your proof, Jam.
You can't, and you won't because you said that we are pussy. You're not gonna jump in with crazy people, blah 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 blah. But where is the fucking proof? I just gave you 5 minutes and I kick your fucking ass. Basa, bada bada bada, so wing. 5 minutes.
That's all right. You can call me a twat. Names don't hurt me. But if you start threatening to fucking hang me child off a washing line, that's a different ballpark. I'm a rebel. I rebel. I believe in rebellion against the thieves, the pirates, the liars, the bankers, your bosses.
And like you always do, going to another subject. I told you 5 minutes.
No, they don't. Soon as you mention coming on camera with proof.
Yeah, then they do this. It's the same like 8 months ago.
Seen us, Vin.
It's the
we're
same
lying, Vin. When the time comes, we'll be lynched.
5 minutes.
But I'm not lying. I'm not lying, people. I'm telling the truth. All I want in this world is for children to be safe.
The subject is coming on camera, Vinny. You think you thick cunt? Well, this is just a lot of fun what you're doing right now. Just show you know. Oh my God. You just lost it again. You got 3 minutes left.
3 minutes.
Yeah, that's the same thing what you do.
He's called for his backup lot. He's called for backup.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he just said,
HQ, can you send more agents? I'm in trouble. Poncho's just whiplashed me for 2.5 hours nearly. I can't give him any proof. He's asking me to come on camera. What do I do, boss?
I cannot believe that we even talk to this anymore. No proof, nothing. I've got the proof. Yeah, you told that 2 hours ago. Well, you know, prove the globe. I will prove you and I will assure you you're indoctrinated or paid. If you're just a baller, well, I was a baller too. It's okay, no problem.
Is terrible. Ours behavior is terrible because we asked for some proof. Keep that quote. Keep that quote, Jem, for the tribunal. Keep that quote. The shit in it, then they know it.
Yeah. What's intelligent?
Too many fucking people looking into the subject.
Tell me what the fuck is intelligent, Jempy?
Yeah, what he thinks is a bit of paper.
Yep, believing all the crap that I told you and then go to the university. Well, I'm glad for those people, but they're coming back with a box around their head, blindfolded, indoctrinated. It's one big scam.
Jem, if you weren't shitting it, you wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
You paid to be here. What a twat. Tick tock, tick tock, tick.
Well, talking about intelligence, I think he's more intelligent than you are because you still don't want to get it. Oh, no, sorry. You've been paid to do this, so we already know that you're going down.
And like I said, I'll be a fair governor.
Yeah, there will be no punishment. Yeah, punishment on the good way.
Listen, there's punishment enough. Trust me.
Yeah, I will give you a TV in your room. You can watch the indoctrination box all day long.
Yeah, I'll give him one, but it'll be turned upside down because the TV's from Australia. Okay. Oh gosh. Intelligence, yeah. Gem's secret intelligence is the secret intelligence service, the SIS. Probably same as you, Mark Taylor, Fatty. But we'll wait to see all the books and records when the time comes. But is there any time between now and June the 1st that you or Mark will be coming on camera? You might need a GoPro lens for Mark, you know, widescreen to fit him in. But if there's any time between here and the 1st of June that you and Mark are contemplating coming on camera and telling us the truth to our faces, I'll look forward to that. All right, Gem. I'm going to put on the iron shirt. It's not about June the 1st. I don't know what you're fucking on about June the 1st. What a load of fucking shit that is. The truth's already out. It's just time. You know, they told you all with the Orville Dam, warned all your fucking elite club. The waters are about to burst. We've held it in, but 200,000 important celebrities had to get hidden, right? So the next time, you know, we'll see you all there. And take Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on the iron shirt. That's right, because you're about to lose all your money, aren't you? All the ore that you've all collected, all that ore you've stashed away, that ore of information. So we're still waiting for a proof from Jem Pandy. The only proof he's got is that I'm delusional. I need to see a psychiatrist. When I've already spoken to 2 psychiatrists and I fucked their shit up, Jem. Because there's one thing about a guy who studied that long, especially when they're listening, is that when you seed the information to them, they actually go and have a look, just like the pilot did. And I've been waiting 2 years, Kev. 2 years, man. I've known you since you were 7 years old, Kevin. I think I treat your dad like he's my dad. That's how much respect I've got for your dad, Kev. I call him Dad. That's how much respect I've got for him, Kev. And he calls me his lost son. But you not answering me, Kevin, and not telling your dad the truth. You could have at least told your dad the truth, Kevin. You know? What's your dad going to think, Kevin? Because I know he's asked you and you've lied to him. What's your dad going to think when the truth comes out? And that the guy he calls his prodigal son, the one that's not even genetically related to him, tried to tell him the truth. And his real son, by blood, lied to his face. How's your dad going to feel, man? How's he going to feel, Kev? And you've done it for money. So what if you're a fucking captain for British Airways? Who gives a fuck? Material wealth, Kev, that's all it is, man. Material wealth. I know. Driving around in a fucking flash BMW, looking like Richard Gere in your pilot's uniform. But your wages kept this happening, Kev. Your wages, Kevin, paid for children to die all around the world so that you and your family could be happier. I can't live with that, Kev. I can't, man. I'll sit on this fucking couch till I die if that's what it takes. But I refuse to be a part of it anymore, Kev. I decided 2.5 years ago that I wasn't insignificant. And no matter how many people want to tell me you can't change the world, well, you is a sheep. And maybe you can't change the world, but I can. Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth, Kev. You don't have to tell me it. You don't have to write it down for your dad. Just tell him the truth. Tell him what you see out the cockpit. Film it. Take your phone, Kev, and film it, and then show him it. You don't even have to say a word then, and then delete the film. At least then your dad will know the truth, and he won't look down at me anymore. Your dad, my dad, paid for me to become a magician. He paid for me to learn how to twist balloons, make wedding balloons, out of his own pocket. I haven't met many millionaires that'll do that, Kev. And then I found 3 all at once, right? Your dad and his 2 mates. You were 7 years old when I met you. You sat and watched all my magic as I started learning magic. I even taught you balloons, Kev, as I started learning my craft back at the pub your dad owned. 20 years on, you're now a pilot in British Airways. And you've been successful, but only in Satan's world, not in God's realm. How can you deny it, Kev, anyway? You know the truth because you haven't told your dad. So if you know the world's flat, them videos I sent you, you now know there's a creator, right? I know you do, Kev. Don't you think your dad, or even your granddad, Sam, me and your granddad, when he was 74 years old, when he was first diagnosed with cancer, drove to Blackpool Magic Convention. I love your granddad as much as I love your dad. They're both great men. I respected him enough to tell him the truth, my truth. And you know the truth, Kevin. Don't think your granddad deserves that, because he don't believe me, Kevin, but he'll believe you before he dies. Be a man, Kev. Just tell your dad and your granddad at least. You don't even have to do it verbally, do you? Just record the flight. Record the flight at top altitude, clear skies, and show them. Show them what you've known since you were 22. Show them. Maybe next time I see Dad, maybe he'll smile at me like he used to, because I miss him. I do. I never asked your dad for anything. Our dad. Your dad. I never asked Dad for anything, did I? He gave it freely of his own free will. They supported me for a whole year whilst I became a magician. They elevated me because he saw, even before any of this, Kev, look how you used to think about me, Kev. Remember? And now what? Now, I ain't seen Dad for a year and a half. At least tell your dad. Tell him the truth. You're a pilot, man. It took you 5 minutes to film that. And then tell him from your heart, all the time you've been flying, I don't curve the plane, Dad. I've never curved the plane, Dad. When I get to Australia, Dad, I'm still the same way up as I already am. And I'm telling you now, Dad, from the bottom of my heart, Poncho, tell him the truth. That's all you have to say to him. Your choice. You sent the message. Right. Benny, I'm going to nip out. Before I go, let me batter up. Say goodbye, Jem.
Would you look at those fruits?
Oh, yeah. There they are for all to see, right? Nothing and no one's brought me a proof for 2.5 years, Kat. You'd think they didn't have any, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Makes you think there's got to be a paycheck involved.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be. And like I said, Kathleen, if he's just a baller, he's got nothing to fear, has he, from the world when it wakes up? Nothing at all. But if the money trail leads back to him,
Yep.
then that means you're an agent. You're an agent paid to lie and keep people in the dark. You probably sleep really well at night, Jem, with your prescribed depressants. Oh,
I'm a sad lap dog.
yeah, it's good. None of them like the truth, Kathleen.
Nope, not at all.
It hurts them too much, right? Well, there you go, boys and girls. That was Mr. Jem Panda with no proof for 2.5, 3 hours, close to 3 hours, no proof. All you can do is say I'm delusional and...
We have another funny one. It's all mine. Let me take that one out.
I'm not banning you for no reason. You know what my reasons are. You've got no proof. You're lying to the world. Children are fucking dying. You don't care. So, for all the poor children that have died in the last year, this is for them. Only I'm not knocking you out of the park. I'm knocking you into it with your master. Hey! Butter, 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 butter. He Kennedy, swing batter, especially when he's got no proof or truth. Out of here! There you go, baby. I enjoyed that. I missed him. Shit, it came off him. Hang on 1 second. The screen must have gone up.
No, you got him.
Oh, I got him. Oh, there you go. I thought I'd missed him. 3 hours, Catherine.
Yeah, how about that?
With all his secret agent pals standing behind him in the wing. And none of them could bring me a proof. Not one of them. So anybody who's watching who's indoctrinated, myself, Kathleen and Vincent have been sat here for over a year doing this.
Yep.
I took a stance when I took over this channel, not just against them, but against anyone who's lying, that I'm not happy with it. I don't consent to it. And I'll push Flat Earth my way because, as I got told, Flat Earth's going this way and they're going that way. So I should grab my shoe shine box. I don't care which way that version of Flat Earth goes because this version of it has come for the truth.
Yep.
He doesn't want paying. Thank you would be nice at the end. That's all I need. Just a thank you punch, which most people do anyway.
Yep.
This is charity for me.
Exactly.
When's the last time you gave a burger away for free, Jem? Hey, when's the last time an homeless guy came in your pizza shop hungry and you fed him? When's the last time that happened?
I hope that's every day.
Never happened. You know, never dipped his hand in a pocket. Never done something freely, you know, given his time freely.
Yeah.
All of this, the whole last year, given freely.
Yep.
And I must be doing something right because I upset them, look. All I do is show them proof. And then when they lie, I swear at them, fair enough.
Yep.
I do. But that's me, grassroots man. All grassroots people swear. We do. It's fact. Very rare I meet a grassroots worker that don't swear. But you mistake, just like with Aeon, you mistake my passion for craziness.
Right.
I was already fucking crazy. I end up being Poncho, you know? Only now I'm crazy with a soul. And I love the truth. I'm on a quest to find the answer. Although I already have the one I want, which is the creator, which is what inspired all of this. It's made me fall out with my friends, my family, strangers, but I don't care. I don't care because nothing's bigger than the highest power. But down here, he created us all equal. Therefore, we're all the highest power. And when we group together, which is what they fucking hate, right?
Yep.
And start progressing in terms of thinking, logic, ideas, these people turn up. These people turn up to continue the vaccinations, the bombing, the prostitution, the money laundering, the child slave and sex industry. All these things continue, Kathleen. Till you feel a creator. And it changes you inside. I changed myself, fair enough. I did. I changed myself. But it was on the inspiration that I'm at the center of the universe. And all my actions, big or small, count towards the future.
They matter.
Yes, they do. And they count. That's the important thing. They count. That's what these people don't like. That my influence, just a bloke sat on a couch, right? That's all I am, Kat. I'm a fucking delusional man sat on the couch all day.
If that were the truth, they would just go on their merry way.
No. But my influence must be having some effect somewhere.
Yes.
To have so much money behind it?
We haven't seen them for yonks, right? And then all of a sudden, when the full moon come the other day, the fucking werewolves come out.
That was crazy.
I know. They all turned up, didn't they? It's like they'd all been away on a month's training session. You know, here's some new spreadsheets to hand out. Learn these sentences. Now get back in there. Only with me. With me, it don't wash, Kathleen. There's no definitive proof of anything they say. Nothing. From a sunset to a boat going over the horizon. Coriolis, gravity, nothing. It's all theory. Do you know what scientific theory is, Punch? Yeah, I do. It's a group of reasons adding up for an explanation, whereas the truth just goes, one, from the truth, here's your answer. Like, I'm not spinning. I get on a roundabout, I'm spinning. I get off the roundabout, I'm not spinning. Therefore, when I'm off the roundabout, I'm not spinning. Logically, the earth ain't spinning. That's logic, Jem. Working at its finest. And that one initial thought, that was all mine, because all I got to was the maps in the biggest live hall on Dave Murphy. I was only on maps. 10 minutes, Jem. 10 minutes. It must really piss you off, right? 40 years it worked for, Jem, didn't it? 40 years of slavery and paying taxes, doing as I was told. And then 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Just 10. Unknotted. 40 years worth of your master's indoctrination. So take your theories, take your vaccines, stick them up your ass, okay? Stick them where the sun don't shine, which is not over the horizon. Oh, Mark, calm down, man. You're going to prison and that's the end of it. You know, it's over, fat boy. It's over. Punch won. If you didn't notice, I won in January. I did. I won in January. The minute I saw a holistic view of where I was in this community. So then I started shouting, started screaming again, pointing fingers. And look what happened, Jem. That was me. So someone telling me you can't change a thing, I beg to differ. I've already changed it. And I'm going to carry on changing it till I've raised this whole fucking system of yours to the deck, to grassroots. And we start again, Kathleen, where people are treated fairly. People are treated equally.
Mm-hmm.
Children and women will live safely.
And kitty cats.
Teachers will teach properly. Doctors will prescribe correctly.
Gosh, not poison.
Not poison. Not made up names for stuff. ADHD, dyspraxia, all this shit. These evil people spent years working out how to poison human beings in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And finding a cure for it, of course, just in case they poison themselves. There'd be no good giving out these poisons and then find out you've taken a poison yourself without a cure, right? Yeah. Time is now. And like I said, Jem, I'm going to sit on this fucking couch, jobless, homeless, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to sit here. And when the day spills, and it will, then I'm going to be fucking crazy, cat. You're not going to know what crazy is until you see that day, I'll tell you.
Celebration.
Mm-hmm. And we'll celebrate the evil by incarcerating the cunt. Simple.
I'll be right back.
Justice will be served, yes. That's all I want, justice, real justice, honourable men. And there are plenty of us, just don't know it yet. Right, I've got to go and see if I can get some pot. I'll be about an hour, Vinny. Thanks for listening, chatters. It was almost fun having Jem on it, our special guest, who won't come on the panel, won't show his face. Because if you knew the truth like I did, and Vinny did, and Kathleen did, you'd come on camera. But only those who've got something to hide stay in the dark. So God, give me a spotlight to shine on you. It's called the truth. And you can hide away as much as you like. I am right. I know I'm right. I don't think I'm right. I don't believe I'm right. I know I'm right. I have my own answer. I'm not spinning. If I'm not spinning, you're not spinning. If she's not spinning, he's not spinning. If we're not spinning, none of us are spinning. All down to the one basic fact that I know I'm not spinning. Ruins everything you've got, doesn't it? Eh? The truth. So simple. I'm not spinning. I'm not spinning. And it's that simple. So keep that thought in mind, boys and girls. And God bless you all, or God be more you all, whichever's better. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, Jem, that flat earth don't send you to Iraq when the time comes, because that'll be fair. That'll be lawful. Not legal, lawful. Common land law. Natural law. In the eyes of God. Nice. I might even ask to become a judge, eh? You'd want an honest man in judging, wouldn't you? Maybe I could do both jobs, Jem. Like part-time in the courts, part-time in the prison. We'll see. But until that day, Jem, keep lying. Keep destroying the world. Just remember, I'm here to point my fingers at you. Speaking of fingers, what do you call a judge with no fingers? What do you call a judge with no fingers? Just his thumbs. Just his thumbs, Jem. Now, fuck off. Right, I must get some weed. I'll be back in a bit. Y'all take care now. You hear? Jem Panda. I fucking shit him. I'll be back in an hour, cat. All right? Bye-bye, flatties. I ain't seeing things. Everybody tells me I'm seeing things. Seeing things, you're a nutter. It's just a coincidence, Pont. That my best friend's got the Spear of Destiny in the wallpaper around the house. That there's 2 3s on the drawers next to a couch in design of the furniture. It's killing me. It's killing me, one. Oh, you're seeing stuff, Punch. No, that's definitely 2 M's. And 2 M's make a 33. Why have you got 33 on your drawers, on your cabinets? It's just the design. You said that about the wallpaper. Killing me, man. Everywhere I look. Yeah, I don't think you've got a sound because one can hear me.